Hello, everybody. My name's Rick McCutcheon. I'm a Dynamics 365 MVP, and I'm here today with Benton Belcher from EasyTerritory. Benton, introduce yourself and tell the people all about EasyTerritory.
Hey, hello everyone. Great to be with you, Rick. Thanks for having me back to Partner Talks. Looking forward to telling you a little bit more about EasyTerritory. It's been a little while, but yeah, we're for those of you that don't know EasyTerritory, we're a software as a service for companies to do territory management. We have a web application that's based on Microsoft's Azure Maps platform that allows companies to build their sales territories, their franchise boundaries, their distribution areas, and then overlay all of their business data together with their territories to do analysis. And that data could come from sources like Dynamics 365 or SQL Azure or Excel. And so we're just really looking forward to sort of what's coming next.
So, we looked at your product before, and, what I found amazing was it gave you this geospatial mapping interface that you could actually look at your data. And, we look at the use cases for this. We're looking at sales territories, delivery route maps. What else?
Yep. So our primary use case is the territory management, being able to build territories by zip codes or by counties or states or countries, and that's really our bread and butter and what we've been doing since the very beginning. But when Microsoft got rid of MapPoint, we had a huge number of customers that wanted to be able to also put maps into the hands of their salespeople. So being able to enable their salespeople while they're out in the field to be able to pull up a map on their phone and say, hey, what leads, accounts, or opportunities are around me while I'm out in the field. Now, obviously, a lot of that has changed over the past year with COVID, with the sales folks not being out in the field. But we are seeing companies that are still of the mindset of our reps will be getting back out into the field. So that's something that we're seeing in the market right now.
So, we were talking a couple of weeks ago about, some of the new product initiatives you have. And I think you were mentioning Power BI. So let's talk a little bit about what you're doing around Power BI.
Yeah, so historically, our solution's just been an Azure web application where you can build your territories. And if you wanted to share maps, you could either print them, or you could provide a link to somebody where they could log into EasyTerritory and see your territory maps that you've created. But really, what we've seen a desire in the market is to be able to take your territory boundaries that you've created in EasyTerritory and publish them to a dashboard or a report via Power BI. So that's what we support in our Power BI visual. We currently have a version 1 of that that's on the AppSource today, but we're coming out with our next generation, which is going to be able to do a lot more than just displaying territories. It's going to be able to allow you to overlay your business data on top of your territories, really drill into that. So that's going to be really good for executive management and sales management that needs to be able to see a holistic view within Power BI of what's going on across the organization as far as sales or service, or seeing how their different franchises are performing.
So, for example, if I'm an executive, I'll be able to look at this dashboard, drill into a state such as Florida, and say, okay, here's my Florida franchises. And then underneath that, I can have all the data for it. And
Yep.
then start to drill in the data for that territory.
That's right. Yep. See, you can see a thematic map, or a heat map, people call it, where your different franchise boundaries or your different sales territories are shaded a different color of green based on how profitable they are, for example. But then also being able to overlay your accounts or your store locations or your distributor locations on top of that, so that as you're drilling in, you can see contextually where everybody is located within that territory, or where all of your business is within those territories.
So any data source that you can access with Power BI can be brought in.
Yeah, and that's really that's really what's driving the need here, is that, historically we have done a lot of business with customers that are using Dynamics 365, but we have a lot of other customers that were forced to move off of Microsoft MapPoint that are running Salesforce or SAP or any of the other big CRM or ERP systems. So being able to use those out of the box connectors with Power BI and just immediately overlay that data on top of your sales territories is a no-brainer.
Right. So Ben, how do you work with partners? Because our ecosystem has a lot of partners that are doing this type of work. Do you have a partner program?
We do have a partner program, Rick, and it's very favorable margins for the partners. We have a reseller agreement that they can sign up for, and we support the partners through the whole life cycle of implementing our product, through pre-sales efforts to implementation to post-sales support. And yeah, we love to work with partners. We're because we're an ISV, we understand that the whole partner ecosystem is very important to be able to promote our product internally within these accounts that are looking for territory solutions like EasyTerritory.
So you're part of the Microsoft co-sell program. Your product's up on AppSource?
It sure is. Yep. You can register for a trial on AppSource. You can download both our managed solution for Dynamics 365, which will get you our components that enable EasyTerritory within Dynamics 365. You can also get our Power BI visual from AppSource as well and bring it straight into Power BI. So we've really enjoyed the success of AppSource and enjoyed watching it grow, and how Microsoft is continuing to invest in that platform and make it really SEO friendly, so that people searching just through a plain Google search can end up on AppSource and find our solution. So we've been really pleased with that.
So it's great to see that EasyTerritory is really going to sort of ride that wave of Azure Maps and Power BI going forward.
Yeah, we really have enjoyed working with the Azure Maps team. They're a lot of the folks that we work with on the Azure Maps team came from Bing Maps, so we've had a long, rich history with Bing Maps, and now seeing what they're doing with Azure Maps, we're really loving the potential of what's going to be possible with that platform plus Power BI. Absolutely.
Okay, Benton, thank you for taking the time today to give us an update on EasyTerritory. I'm sure we're going to come back in the future and hear some more great news.
Yeah, thanks, Rick. Really appreciate the opportunity and look forward to connecting with you guys out again soon.